Magada, stani, cześć. No, beautiful.
No, that's the city hall, the town hall.
Town hall?
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
church at all.
No church.
Looks very Arab looking, doesn't it?
Yeah. Okay, so this beautiful building is the town hall of Poznan, and as you can see, it has beautiful Renaissance style. Originally 13th century in Gothic style, and then in 1555 they renew it with the recent facade. And 1999 was when it was again beautifully renewed. During the World War, Second World War, such as in Warsaw, also here in Poznan, they suffered from attacks. It was not totally destroyed, but they had to renew it, and so long until they were in the communist zone, it was quite hard to give attention on the architecture and on the design. In many of the former eastern places, they had to wait until the regime get a bit more down, because they didn't want to spend on the architecture and didn't want to spend on the design. So the latest restoration to have this form again on the building was in 1919. That's why they have it. And they have a legend about the goats, because the symbol animals of Poznan are the white goats. Have you ever heard about that story? No. There was like somewhere in the 12th century, they are saying that they had a wooden construction all over in this square, and they have also a wooden city hall. That was the original city hall. And one day they had a huge celebration, and by this celebration they had music, dances on the square market. And inside, in the old wooden city hall, they left a young cook to prepare some Venetian. But he was more interested to look outside what's going on, so he burned totally the Venetian, and he got very scared, so he ran to his home. He got 2 white goats, he brought them to the kitchen, because he thought he can replace the Venetian with the goat meat. But he was too lazy, and he was again just watching what's going on the street, and he did not realize that some fire started in the kitchen. And the goats got very angry and very mad because they felt the smoke, and somehow they could escape. They came to the square and they started to hit with their heads, with their horns, all the people around. And the legend says that was the time when other people from Poznan could realize that it's fire everywhere. And that's how the original square could survive, because from the goats they saw the smoke coming from the city hall. And
excuse me, what year that happened?
I don't know, it was a legend. It's a legend, exactly. And I'm not a local guide here, so I'm just telling to my people, but I don't know exactly what year. But if you know, I'm appreciating.
No, I don't.
Oh, okay, good. Then it's a legend, so let's say in the 12th century.
Sounds good.
And then they could stop the fire, and that's how the first market square could survive. And since that time, the people of Poznan are very happy. If a goat is running to their direction, they're not scared, because they know that the goats saved already once their beloved city. And in this clock, up to the clock, there is a tiny little wooden door. Every day at noon, the doors open and the goats are fighting with each other. That was like a dedication from the city for this legend. That's why in many of the souvenir places you can buy goats, because they are the symbol animals and protectors of Poznan. St. John of Nepomuk is not anymore so important, the goats are important.
Truly. One spot.